Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here. We are about to start talking about the Traitor's Curse. So, if you guys saw yesterday night, they already, Fatshark already dropped a trailer talking about their new content. And I'm just interested in seeing if people are hyped for it, because honestly, I am kind of hyped for it. I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be really interesting. And this is what I am just very, very honest to God interested in seeing happen. Like, to me, it just sounds like a good time. So, yeah. Let me have a look-see around. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, getting set up now, and then... Hello, Jordy. Chris Allen, what's up? Hype for the Zealot sniper? Yeah. Okay, posted in my Discords. Time to tweet about it as well. Okay, tweeting that. Yes, this is correct. Okay, good. Okay, we're all good. Now, hello, Squirrel Lord. What's up? Welcome, everybody. Tell you more about the Traitor's Curse? Well, it is the new update that is coming to Darktide. Okay, so... Well, you haven't really missed anything yet. We're just talking about the Traitor's Curse, or rather, we will be soon. To make things easier, I'll probably hop on my Psyker for a bit, so that I can continue having easy conversations with you guys. But basically, the Traitor's Curse is the next update coming to Darktide, and it's going to be quite interesting to see it all happen. By the way, like the stream if you guys haven't already. I'm coming myself to like my own stream, so make sure y'all do this so that more people can see the bot is live, alright? I'm counting on y'all, alright? We gotta get my stream out there. Why? Because there are tons of nerds out there. There's so many nerds out there who don't yet know that we are the greatest place, you know? Unlike the paid and sponsored streamers, we actually care about the community. Why? Because we're a partner. We're not paid or sponsored to stream this game. We do it out of love for the community. Alright? Okay. Well, listen, Chris, to be fair, like, they may drop a 5th class, but what they should do is they should make more character slots, because ultimately everybody wants to make more characters. There should always be at least a couple of spare slots, no matter what. So for me, I'm hoping they would introduce more. What's up, Wild Hunt? Welcome everybody. Okay, good. Okay, phone charge is set up. I think we're ready. think we're ready. Thank you for all the early likes, by the way. It's good to see it all. But yes, Traitor's Curse is basically gonna be very interesting. Yeah, Rena, I have no idea who that Sid is. If it's a rando, just tell me it's a rando, you weirdo. Hey, Chris. So yeah, I'm very excited for Traitor's Curse, mostly because, you know, yesterday we were talking about it and it was gonna be like, it was legit gonna be like Nurgle hot tub streams, okay? So in fact, today's poll is gonna be talking about that.
I sensed a new subscriber.
Okay, guys, we are now starting a new poll for what you guys think is coming in the Carnival, okay? Okay, I want to hear your honest feedback. All right? I've got 4 options up there for you, okay? Y'all can start voting in chat. Well, the Carnival, Squirrel Lord, have you actually checked the update yet? If you haven't, click the link and check it out first, then come back to stream. That way you know what we're discussing and what's up. So Traitor's Curse is obviously confirmed. There's no way, listen, Chris, there's no way that I talk about anything that's not confirmed. Here's the link. Y'all, those of you who are not aware or haven't read it yet, just go watch it. It's like less than a minute video. I'll of course have my own video up on it later today. But if you guys want to, you can just check that out. It's a quick read. Don't even worry. It's literally a very small update, and you can enjoy some synth music. And then after you come back, you can definitely, you know, pitch into the discussion. Thank you for subscribing, Logan. What's up? And Jordy D. Ward, I mean, look, you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna still have to remove your message because, hey, I'm still a Darktide partner. Technically, I can't let you talk bad about my partners. I feel your sentiment, totally. I know you're joking, but, you know, rules are rules. So I do have to technically remove your message, but listen, the Aquila bundle was never coming because I think a lot of people already understood that the Aquila bundle was going to cut into their profits. Corporate probably said no, because what everybody's going to do is going to save these 14,000 Aquilas. They're going to buy the next 4 sets for the character that they like, and they're not going to buy any of the new skins that drop. So corporate probably said no, not happening. All right. Okay, let's tally up the 10 votes. Sorry, 11 votes. We have 45% of people saying Nurgle hot tub hookers. Yes. This is what we want. Okay, in that case, Squirrel Lords Gaming, basically I'll give you a quick summary. What's gonna happen is that basically this place called the Carnival is opening up, so it's gonna be a new mission that is coming on the horizon. Now, if you watch the trailer, which you can probably later, what is happening is that in the mission, it's like it looks like a seedy red light district. So yesterday we were joking that it would all be Nurgle hot tub hookers. Like they're gonna make us bob for apples with the hookers and spread plague and shit. So like this is what we think is gonna be coming, and this is what we think is gonna be like the next thing. But of course that's just a joke. In actuality, it's probably gonna be like an actual mission. You know, it's gonna be wild. So the place is called the Carnival. It looks like Mos Eisley, but 40k. So basically, it's gonna be Mos Eisley. Also, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. If you could hit the like button right now, guys, I'd be so grateful. We've got 10 likes. Let's get 10 more likes on the stream. If we could just get 10 more people to hit the like button, the thumbs up, I'd be super grateful. Just close the live chat, hit the thumbs up, and I would just be very grateful to you guys. It would boost my stream so much right now. I actually remember that clown-like Psyker cosmetic. St. Elmo, so yeah, you could be right. It could be suitable for the Carnival map. Yeah, part two is not confirmed until December. I don't know, that could be where we fight the Plague Bearer. Maybe the entertainments are all to fuel the Plague Bearer with souls, the Chaos Space Marine with souls, and then after that, you know, so they get you with the Nurgle hot tub hookers, and then after that they spread STDs on the Morningstar, and then finally, before anyone's even aware of anything, you know, we have to go and fight the big bad, you know, while everybody's crotch is on fire. Like, this is what I'm thinking. It's Nurgle's long con. Okay, it's his long-term game here. But, you know, honest to God, I'm kind of excited for this weird-ass map called the Carnival. Like, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be like this murder circus. Also, it's hinted at that it might be a defense-like mission, so it might be very interesting to see that. If you actually look at the anniversary update for the Traitor's Curse, they say, new zone and mission. Strike at the heart of the Mobian 6th operations and fend off hordes of enemies in Mercantile, located in the Carnival. So fend off hordes of enemies. It suggests that it might be a defense mission. I don't want to overhype myself because I've been excited for a defense mission for the longest time, but I'm telling you, if it's a defense mission, I'm gonna scream. It would be pretty cool, Jordy. Yep, I would be very, very down for that. I would be very down to see all that happen. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You know, time to get Harlequin cosplay, lol. Well, you know, there would be another Chaos God there, but unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna introduce another faction just yet. I could be wrong, Squirrel, but I know, like, it could definitely be like a Slaneshi thing. It seems like a Slaneshi thing, you know, which could be fine. Like Nurgle and Slanesh do kind of gel. Could be, Jordy, could be. Like, it could be a defense survival kind of mission. Like, I don't know. I'm excited for all the possibilities, personally. On a personal level, I'm very excited for this kind of thing, you know? Yeah, there's a lot of possibility there, which is what I think, like, people need to understand. Like, this is all possibility. This is all within the realm of possibility. Oh, yeah. Everybody wants to go back to the realm. But you know, all jokes aside, yes. There is huge like possibilities for all of this kind of shenanigans to happen. And I am personally the kind of person that'll be like, yeah, you know, This is interesting to me. I like it. I think it could work. I think it could be kind of cool. Yeah, sorry, just rejigging a couple of things before I go into the next mission. But yeah, honest to God, very excited for it. I am thoroughly in my own way excited to see all of this happening, and you know, I'm really keen to see how it all comes together. This is gonna be pretty cool. I think. Could always be wrong, but you know, I like to think that I'm not wrong. Okay. Now don't worry, we'll have some action on the stream as well. I'll be going in and killing stuff while talking to you guys. But first, let's catch up with chat again. Sorry, I was a little busy for a second. Let's see what we are saying right now. New endgame content? Not so sure, Brucey. It could just be a new mission, for all we know. That's, like, so far what is confirmed is that it is a new zone and a new mission. So it may not be new endgame content, but it's definitely a new mission, and definitely something interesting. So that's for sure. There's going to be a new cinematic as well. So yeah. Maybe we get to visit the Carnival, see some Nurgle hot tub hookers. Also, guys, we have just hit 20 likes. Thank you so much, but we have close to 38 viewers in stream. I think we could easily get to another 10 likes. So if we could just get another 10 likes on stream, I would be so grateful. Please just hit the like button if you haven't already. Just close live chat for a second, hit the like button, come back in. I would be very grateful to all of you for doing this, you know? I mean, hell, we could have a gladiator arena. See, that's the ideas that I like. That's what I like to see. We could have a gladiator arena. Why not? Why couldn't we have a gladiator arena? I'd be stoked for that, you know? And dude, a survival mission where the longer you last, the better the reward. Like hell, that would count enough. Like, dude, let us, like, instead of the mission board, let us drop into this. Let it be a new mode or something. It would be so sick. I would love that. I would love that. You know, that is the crazy stuff, you know? Hey, if they steal it from Killing Floor 2, it doesn't matter. Why? Because nobody cares about Killing Floor 2. That game doesn't exist anymore, okay? But any new content is good content, that's for sure, you know? It's not killing, it's purging. Right, we shall definitely go and purge. Listen, Book, these are the options, okay? These are the options. We gotta go with that, okay? You should. Plasma gun is fantastic. You know? Get to level 30 and then take it into Damnation. You'll see the power, you'll see the glory of the Emperor. Yeah. Exactly. It could be something like Warframe Survival Mode. You know, I could see them dropping that as an additional game mode. It would be very interesting, you know? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of possibility here. Zenith, if I make content for another game after Darktide falls off, what would you like it to be? I don't really care as long as I make money. I mean, I'm just going to be very frank with you guys. Whatever I make content for, I mean, I would appreciate if it was a game like Diablo 4, but Diablo 4 has so many problems like trying to sell expansions and shit. I don't know if it's really the right place for my content. Path of Exile might be where I need to go. You know, that might be the next big thing for me. That might be the next place for me to go. I don't know. There's a lot of possibility for me. Path of Exile 2. I've also got other partnerships that I could work on. Although Payday is literally fallen off the map for me. I might look into something like, for example, First Descendant, which is coming next year. Like, that might be a really good possibility, yeah. But Path of Exile might be my best bet, you know, after I said I hated it so much. You know, that might be the only option because Diablo 4 is just not the right fit for me and what my channel is all about, where I bring that glory of teaching, that love for teaching, you know, that kind of thing. But most likely Path of Exile 2, but that's coming next year, so, or actually it'll be released later after next year. So it's looking a little hard for me to get into that. But if I could score a partnership with Path of Exile 2, that would be pretty cool. I mean, look, Nurgle R34 is winning right now because y'all are fucking degenerates. Okay? I'm gonna say it straight. All of y'all are degenerates and worshippers of Slanesh. Okay, y'all are disgusting. You disgust me. But yes, sorry, Tran, if you don't know what R34 is, you can Google it. Maybe you don't want to Google Nurgle R34. Just Google R34 if you don't know what it is. I'm assuming everybody knows what it is, though. Okay, I'm just making an assumption that everyone knows what R34 is. I don't have to explain it. All right, good. You learn to love them cheeks. Just started diving deeper into Darktide stats wise. Welcome new subscribers, yeah. Stat wise, but is Veteran getting his keystones reworked? Yes, Roland, Veteran is getting keystones finally, but I mean, they were changed in patch 13, but they dropped keystones from Veteran because they caused problems, forced playstyles. Now they're reintroducing them. I don't know. Basically, I think you want my hot take on this, Roland. I'll tell you this much. I think everybody is fucking whining way too much. First of all, they don't use robot builds. If they used robot builds, they'd realize that there are no problems with the Veteran. The Veteran has no issues keeping up in the hardest content. Why? Because he's a Veteran. All he has to do is shout and he's bloody invincible. You know what? Screw this. Maybe my first game today, I won't be playing the Psyker. I'll play the Veteran. How is there a problem with the Veteran? I don't see that there's a problem, but they're reworking the keystones anyway because people whine, you know? Like that one particular Ogren says, whining and moaning. Seriously, why do they whine so much? Like, we didn't need the keystones. I like the flexibility. I like the flexibility of not using the keystones. It's pointless. We don't want to go down a tree. We don't. We want the flexibility to let the Veteran be who they want to be. I feel that the new vet tree, exactly, Iris, is going to feel worse. Why? Because the keystones will be forced on us. By the way, guys, congratulations. We've just hit 30 likes. Thank you so much. Your support is amazing. We are now even up to close to 50 viewers. Can we get another 10 likes? If we could hit 40 likes, this would be the first time we've ever hit 40 likes before even getting to half an hour in the stream. Like the stream if you haven't already. I'll be eternally grateful. If we could just get 10 more likes, we'll have 40 likes for the first time ever before even reaching half an hour in the stream. Okay, let me just take a quick look at this. Why? Because I can. Did I even need this? I didn't need this, did I? Why did I even take it? Sorry, just give me one teeny tiny second. I'm almost done thinking about something. Did I take it because I wanted it, or did I take it because I needed it? Yeah, I can't remember. Forget it. I don't care. So, I'm just swapping over to my Plasma Gun Veteran build, which I will showcase happily shortly. Sure, Zenith. Sure, I'll make sure I give you that free code, okay? Or I might forget about you, but we'll see. Oh, Lord. We'll check back in with the polls in a second. You can't help but think the plasma gun is overtuned. Definitely it is, but I don't think they'll nerf it again because if they keep buffing, nerfing, people are just not going to have a great time. You know, the crack grenades are more for anti-monstrosity now, but also depends on how much ammo you want to waste. Sometimes you have to be very conservative with your ammo needs because if you end up in a 4-veteran team, yeah, it's mostly for on quick play that you might run into these struggles. So that's why, all right? So, yeah. Squirrel Lord, yep, Slanesh. Slanesh has all the memes. Shout Veteran is awesome, indeed. The only problem you're having with Veteran is you hate getting up close. No, you have to learn to get up close. You must get up close, you must fight. You know, you're a veteran, you're not a coward. You need to see the Heretics Purge wholesale soon. We're just one like away from 40, guys. We're just one like away. I think we can manage it. But the 15% attack speed, they better not take that away because it's so crucial. If they take that away, I'm going to slap the shit out of somebody because, hey, we need that 15% attack speed. You know we need that 15% attack speed, especially on the Infiltrate veterans. I'm not too... Yes, we just hit 40 likes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I don't think it's going to be Tuesday, Jamil. It's probably going to be end of November. So let me set expectations right. It's probably going to be around the 29th of November because they tend to drop their updates on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. So it's probably going to be the 29th of November that we're going to see this update. Anything earlier than that is a blessing. Maybe the 22nd of November, but I think the 29th of November is definitely going to be the thing. So yeah. So I think that's where it's going to be. 'Cause that's where I want to be, yeah. Hey Vic, what's up? I can't wait for the banger new music too, dude. I can't wait for the new track. They need to release these new tracks, you know? In fact, actually just thought about it so much that I actually asked in the partner Discord, when are we getting the new tracks? Because I think Archivum Sycorax still isn't officially released. I really want to listen to that while working out. You know, it's such a banger. Arkle, is it actually released online? Because damn. Oh my god, is it? Hang on. Oh, let's try. Oh, it is. There's no copyright, dude. Because it's Darktide's own music, so we'll be fine. Don't worry. Now, freestyle? Nah. And besides, if it is copyrighted, don't worry. I will actually remove it. But that is a banger. I'm so gonna use it for my workout. Do you know which track is the Archivum Sycorax one? Because I haven't been able to find it. If you guys know the Archivum Sycorax track, I will freestyle for you guys right now if anyone can find that for me. Okay, because I haven't been able to find Archivum Sycorax track name. So I don't know if they've actually released that one. Let me see. What else is being said in chat? You got the Chain Axe build. You got a 63% win rate. Yeah, just keep playing more. If you can get it above 75, I will try out the build. I will legit try out your build on stream, you know? No problem. But yeah, I just can't wait to see all this music in action. Well, the thing is, you know, Zealot is really fun, but it's not the only class, you know. And don't worry, Squirrel Lord, we'll begin purging soon. And Hannah Louise, thank you so much for subscribing. All right, before we go off to purge with the plasma gun, let me quickly just check in with the voting poll. Right now, we've got a total of 46 votes in the poll. 26% is on Nurgle hot tub hookers. We've got 17% for lines of scab cocaine going on in the Carnival. We've got 30% for an actual mission that will be happening. Like, holy crap, guys. Why are you guys so fixated on an actual mission? Nah, man, it's gonna be Nurgle hot tub hookers. Alright? And 28% are filthy Slanesh degenerates who said Nurgle R34. Like, yo, y'all disgust me. Y'all disgust me. I know I'm the one that put the option in the poll, but y'all disgust me. Okay, let's go. Alright, into Auric Damnation. And more copyright violations, let's go.
The cooling system in manufacture of HL 1736 has been sabotaged.
It'll always be copium, my dude. It's always be copium.
If that factory goes dark, we'll lose a key source of war material, so the coolant needs restoring. Guess who's doing that? Reach the control room, access the cryonic rods, and put them to work. Preferably before something explodes.
Oh yeah, no, that's the unofficial one. Yeah, they haven't dropped the actual official one though. That's the only issue. If they drop an official one, I want it.
Want to hear a truth?
Wow.
We did already. It's a question of when it catches up with us.
Okay, so the plasma gun, great weapon for just shooting through things. You know, I have to get my bearings straight, but where are we? High intensity, okay.
Was thinking that this is a nasty world. Ain't no fun.
That's for Smasher.
I believe I'm saying this. Cannot take issue with that statement.
This guy did not watch his back.
The whole world's gone topsy-turvy.
Sorry.
It's not your fault.
Keep to the conveyor. You'll reach the overseer's office soon.
And a memory.
So if you see a distant target like a bulwark or something, just charge up the plasma gun and there it goes, it's gone. So that's generally what the plasma gun is used for. If you see some kind of Mauler, you just dump on him, he's done as well. In general, the plasma gun is very good for shooting through targets, shooting big targets, basically everything that you could ever desire. As a veteran is what you do with the plasma gun. So you can let some of these guys take on some of these other things, you know. But basically, going through multiple targets in a single shot is what it's all about. I try to align my targets and then really blast them. But if you charge up at 100%, you will explode, so you might want to be a little bit careful with that. But as long as you're generally careful, you can shoot through your teammates, get you to enemy targets, it's all like that kind of stuff. So the plasma gun is very good for that kind of thing. It is designed as a heavy weapon. I'm not a fan of the power sword because of the lack of mobility. So the power sword has great block reduction and all that kind of bullcrap. But the big problem for me with the power sword is the lack of mobility. So I tend to use the chainsword a lot more. And this has been a very, very common theme for me. Because it makes more sense. Now, this is where I like to use the crack grenades in emergency situations. Oh dear. Now we are seriously lacking in ward clear with this team, so yeah, it's a bit of a rougher one. But again, this can be a problem with many teams. This is where the veteran will not be able to stand and shoot, so it is very important instead that people group up together.
Killing never ends.
This is why also what people must do is mark targets. If you see something that doesn't look right, mark it for your veteran, I'll take care of it.
Copy that. Get to the outbreak.
There you go. We're all good now. But the plasma gun does have a bit of a delay before it takes its shot, hence why some people still love the revolver. The revolver is a very powerful weapon that can basically just instantly snap off the shot. So very different style of play thematically. I'm gonna use one. One charge left. Ah, ammo. Oh my god.
Enemy in cover! Find them out!
Let me take the ammo, big guy. Yeah, plasma gun is basically exactly like that.
Stop it down!
It does not have a weakness and was not designed with a weakness in mind.
Confirmed?
Oh man, they actually brain bursted something, huh? So yeah, you can basically headshot with the plasma gun as well, which is really great. Previously, it was very difficult to do this, but now the plasma gun shot will prioritize a weak spot, which is again, very, very good. We're all pretty happy with this change because, oh my god, don't knock them down, silly man.
Trapper eliminated! I don't need you to point out our skill, witch. Give them the old Cassikin double tap!
Okay, gave him the old Caskin double tap. Yes, marking targets is extremely important.
Affirmative!
I am in need.
Copy that! Big Lucy dead! Off and move or stay and die! Your choice!
There we are. Crap.
Thank you.
Ammo Christ! Oh, got a sweet!
Alright, what's the best combo for the chainsword? I just use my heavies. Because the lights do just about as much damage as the heavies, so depending on the type of the horde, I may just,
There is only war!
You made your troubles tertium no more. Too kind. Credit must be shared. Targets.
Leave none alive!
so like for example, if I really am facing like a mixed horde or something, or if I really need to go through multiple targets, I'll just do it like this.
Skill witch!
But, you know, like I said, it all depends on what I need to do with my gun. Because the plasma gun's single shot can go through multiple targets, so even if it's not a charged shot, the charged shot just goes through even more targets, so this is what it's used for, mostly. The plasma gun is definitely very fun. I am a huge fan of the plasma gun. It is currently the greatest thing in the history of the Imperium. And they have made it so strong that I just feel so comfortable using it all the time. It's a great weapon, great tool for destroying the enemies of the Imperium.
Bullet to prayer of vengeance!
Every shot's a prayer of vengeance. If you wouldn't mind, sniper. But you do have to account for the delay. It does have a bit of a delay, and you do have to be aware of that.
It's dead now.
I don't want them to buff the auto guns or the last guns because unfortunately they're just not designed as suitable weapons anyway. Like they're not really designed as weapons that will be wisely used in the current game. Because for them to be that strong is gonna be difficult. Hey Lufan, congrats on your first super chat, man. A super chat for you.
Right. Get those rods primed and get
A grenade. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting us. It means a lot. There we go. Yeah, the old plasma gun used to be so bad compared to the bolter because the bolter was so good. Then basically now the tables have flipped completely, and it's now the bolter that's in a generally bad spot.
Data stream ceased. You are certain
I sense a super shot.
data correctly?
Executing.
Got him.
Kill! Let's get to the killing!
Because there's a delay between when you click the button and when you fire, many people are not used to it. I think that's the biggest weakness of the plasma gun. I don't know, the burst fire auto guns can't really compete because of their low maniac damage. That's the problem. The plasma gun has no weaknesses, other than potentially exploding you, but hey, that's a risk we all take.
Get them dead! Right here, right now.
As long as somebody marks the target, you can instantly shoot through terrain, enemies, all that kind of stuff. That's what makes the plasma gun veteran so strong. It's such a useful weapon. For all those factors. Oh, last guns, okay. Yeah, the last guns are in a bit of a weird spot. They used to be the champs, but now because like we don't really get to stand and snipe anymore, last guns have a bit less value, in my opinion, especially in Auric Damnation, where things get intense, so you just want to, you know, shoot through terrain, basically. That, I think, is one of the reasons why it's hard to really use the last guns to their full value. Because when you lack that armor piercing or that body piercing capability, it can be very difficult to truly utilize the strength of something like the last gun.
Completion imminent.
I mean, in comparison to, say, the plasma gun or whatnot. Also, sometimes the important thing about a veteran is that you have to scout around. You should, and I don't mean scout around like go run away from your team, no. Did you see what I was doing back there? Like, I would sometimes go up on a thing and just have a look around. Why? Because you need to know what's coming in. As soon as a special is spotted, it should be dead. I've always said this on veterans. People think, oh, Asian Robot's bullshitting, he's being condescending to people. And I'm really kind of sick of people saying that without actually understanding shit. But maybe if they actually, you know, use the brains for a second, they would actually think. What I'm trying to teach people with this technique is that you have to be aware. You have to be spatially aware of everything around you, see? They might introduce a melter gun, you never know. But honestly, I wouldn't be a fan of it because I'm a ranged man. Veteran is all about range. Maybe for the Zealot, I guess, is a unique weapon. But I don't think it'd be a veteran weapon. Although veterans could use it. Maybe veterans could get like a grenade launcher instead or something. That would make a lot more sense to me. But yeah, for me personally, my feeling is always this. A lot of people need to understand that what we are dealing with as veterans is ranged enemies. We're not really here for anything other than that. So when we don't deal, or when we don't get to deal properly with like ranged targets, it can create its own set of problems and issues. So yeah, I personally feel that like what the veteran should be dealing with is those kinds of targets. There we are. And sometimes you do have to fire a charge shot, no matter what.
If you can breathe, you can kill. Psyker! Take heal!
I do love a salvo of plasma gun rounds though. Feels good. If you fire it properly, you'll be able to generally, mother clucker. You'd be able to generally conserve your ammo without being too much of a spammer or ammo waster. So just be aware of that. Like, one of the key things about this is to be able to conserve your ammo and not just mag dump your whole way through. It's very important if you want to really beat monstrosities and stuff like that. Know when to fire uncharged, know when to fire charged shots. Long last R-kill, you want to be a sniper? Yeah, someday maybe, someday. I think it might, you know, they might give me some of that. Woo! Thank you for that.
For the Emperor!
Also, yeah, the delay can sometimes be a bit of an issue.
A fine shot. Player dead.
So what's that about shooters? Annihilated. That's what happens. Basically, no matter how many shooters they have, it'll never be enough for me. Oh yeah, my plasma build has always been good. Like, I just leave it up there because I know it's just damn good, and I know I'm damn good at what I do.
It makes a pleasant change to be the hunter rather than to be fleeing the seekers.
You'll have the chance to win again one day.
There we go. Easy peasy. That's the problem though, it's got no scope. It's hard to aim. It's hard to aim. Oh, listen, Chris, I always tell it how it is, and that's why people get so offended. Because, look, if people want to say I'm condescending or whatever, I really don't give a flying fuck. I talk the way I want to talk. Whether or not they like it is up to them. For me, I'll always talk openly, because if you're shit at the game, I'm sorry, you're shit at the game. But at the same time, I'm also very well aware that, look, I'm not here to just, you know, rag on people. I'm here to just show people mistakes, explain where people go wrong, and if I do make mistakes, I myself call myself out. You know, equal treatment for all. I'm never somebody who says I'm so great without backing it up, you know? So yeah, sometimes the way I talk might offend people, but at the end of the day, that's been people's problem since day one. Once they, like, get familiar with the Asian robot style, you know, a lot of people understand where I'm coming from, which is okay. That being said, I do also try and tone it down these days, but, you know, some people are still a bit snowflakey. Can't be helped, you know? Okay. We probably want to grab... Oh, dear. Look at these lovely jubblies coming in. And... Nah, world is just a bit sensitive, but that's how it is, you know? That's life.
Take the shiny blue stick and put it in the hidden box. Can you do that?
Yeah, thank you, Sales Psyker Boy. He was a Psyker Boy. I said, see you later, boy. The Psyker knew what he could do. Yeah, well, I mean, it can't do that because theoretically it doesn't have that much penetration, even lore-wise. You know, it's just a flashlight, really.
Right, now do better.
Execution warrant.
Big, but still dig. Affirmative.
Unfortunately, one important thing which I've always said though is that you need, when it comes to the plasma gun, unfortunately there's no choice on this matter, but you do need to be able to hit headshots fairly well. You have to be able to like just snap off a shot real quickly and just eliminate the target. This is one of the key things to actually using the plasma gun well, which unfortunately players may not do so well on. I do understand that it's not easy, but yeah. Yeah, no, that is true, that is true. But that's how the world kinda is sometimes, Neo Luna, I totally agree with you. The alt fire is 9 ammo, so the primary fire is 3 ammo. So it depends. If you know, the charge shot does do a lot of damage in one go if you could hit the head. So it depends. And because of the high penetration, what actually ends up happening is that if you happen to get like say a high penetration version, if you know you can align say a lot of enemies at once, all right, then it can be wise to use the charge shot. But again, like I said, you have to assess it on a needs basis. Like, okay, so 2 uncharged shots is six rounds. So if I know that I can kill him in 2 uncharged shots, then I will use 2 uncharged shots rather than a fully charged shot. Kind of like that. But at the same time, it also depends on what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, sometimes oh dear. Sometimes my interest is not so much in getting the kills, but penetrating through multiple targets instead, which could be a thing that I need to do. So there's also always that possibility.
Kill and do it again. Nucleate the right eye.
For example, let's say we got a bunch of Maulers up here, right? Maulers are a bit wild because you can go, they're like that in that either or category. Oh shit. So Maulers are unique because while you could kill them with a single charge shot if you hit the head, if you can't, it might be better to just make the gun bounce. But if you can line all of them up and you get that one big hit, then they can do they can be one of the few that, you know, you really want to just eliminate and annihilate. I'm finishing on full health. Ha!
Mission complete. Let's get clear.
Fair enough. If you can roll Blaze away, you know, that sounds good as well. Like I said, it's all about your cost, and if you don't have it, for instance, like I don't have it on this one, you know, it might not be the ideal. So yeah, like for me, I don't have it, so I charge up my shot instead, because if I get a nice crit, goes through all targets, boom. Yeah, fair enough, Chris. Like, you know, as long as you feel that you can use it effectively, you're good. No problem, Chris. Other Chris Stockley. Congrats on doing well. Although you did try and go save that Psyker I saw, and then you got isolated. But sorry, not sorry. I'm ditching. I was gonna ditch you straight up because I was like, there's no way I'm wading into that to save you. You did all right though. GG. Okay. Now let's check back in with the discussion poll. Squirrel Lord, are you satisfied now, huh? You got to see your plasma gun gameplay. We have so many Chris's. Nah, don't worry. Everybody makes mistakes, dude. Like it's chill. Like unless you make most of the time, right? I'll tell y'all straight up. I never call people out. I never call people out unless they make a truly bad error. And quite frankly, most people don't make these types of errors in Auric Damnation. Minor errors, minor mistakes, like nobody's gonna mess with you for that. Unless it's a game ending, like full on, you're gonna get wipe type mistake, which again is kind of a rarity. It doesn't occur all that often, which is why I think a lot of people, again, they had the wrong impression of me when I first started teaching. It's because a lot of people were new, they were coming back, they just didn't like getting called out because I guess their fragile little gamer egos didn't really gel with that. But look, I'll tell you frankly, like when they first came back to the game, Auric Damnation, I was looking at all these people, I was like, hey, you guys are kind of doing badly. Just saying. You know, and I was calling out mistakes to my chat because I didn't want my chat to make those same mistakes. Yet people always said, you know, I was a bit of an elitist, but I always tell them, look, I don't actually call out like every nitty-gritty mistake. I don't keep a tally of it like some obsessive compulsive guy. No, I'm busy doing my own job, not watching what other players are doing. But a game-ending mistake is really fucking obvious, and like everybody with 2 eyeballs instead of tomatoes in their skull can actually see, you know, what's going on. So, you know, a lot of people think, well, you know, I can play the way I want. You know, I'm good. I'm damnation ready. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not damnation to robot standard. Because if you're damnation to robot standard, you can see that I don't call out mistakes or anything that are minor. I was like, this is not a bad mistake because we can handle it. We can adjust for it. You know, it's not that bad. But if it really is bad, then you will know about it because I will say, don't fucking do this. All right. Let's take a look at the poll right now. We got 75 votes. Also, we're still stuck at 50 likes. Come on, guys. You guys can do better than that while I was in that mission. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We can definitely get another 10 more likes. I think we can hit 60 or more likes. So if you haven't hit the like button on the stream yet, make sure you do that. Well, of course, man, I will always make sure. I will always make sure that, you know, I make you guys win. Yeah, because BVS, you're supposed to know better. You are literally in my Discord. You are part of the elite squad, huh? Why don't you push the burster? Imperfect pushing, all right? Imperfect pushing. This BVS trying to act like I won't be calling that out. No. You getting called out 300 times more. Why? Because you part of my squad, all right? If you're part of my squad, I'm holding you to the highest standards of the Emperor's finest. Well, that's fair, Neo Luna. I also understand that. But to an extent, I also feel that, you know, too harsh is just normal. By the way, sorry. Lip balm, I'm gonna choke. Too harsh is just normal for us in Asia. So I think that a lot of the time, you know, a lot of the time people just don't understand our culture. I have toned it down, but honest to God, in Asia, like this is, what I say is like super light as it is. Yes. Idea for the Zealot Meltagun? Yeah, I probably missed it. Let me see. If you did. I think it was a bit further back. Oh, there it is. Could be, yeah. Double barrel shotgun, super low on ammo, pull the trigger, entire hallway evaporates. Yeah, that could be alright, but I tell you, most Zealots are gonna go into games and run out of ammo. I wouldn't mind it though. I wouldn't mind it on the Zealot. Like, I'd be down for that on the Zealot. Legit. I think it would be really cool on the Zealot. And Awesome Face, you're right. Communication and, you know, generally good play is very important, which is why I think sometimes people do need to know errors and mistakes. That way they know, like, okay, I fucked up on this. Maybe I shouldn't do that again. But anyway, just so you know, guys, if you're BVS, Atomica, Rena, Yuri, Phil, anybody who's on my squad, okay, you will get called out 5 times more than a normal person because number 1, these guys are already supporters of my channel and I know they're not going to get offended, and number 2, I can scold them with impunity, so I give them the full Asian treatment. Why you never push this thing? Why you never do this? Huh? How come you never play perfectly? Don't make me give you the slipper, okay? Uncle Robot give you special slipper. Every time you fail this mission, I give you special slipper to your face, okay? See, that's the benefit of having your squad, because when you have your squad with you, you know, you can scold your squad and they won't get angry at you. Okay, but outside of the squad, you gotta be nice to people, because otherwise people get offended. All right, let's go in with the Psyker. Why? Because I can play the Psyker with my eyes closed. Vikram also gets scolded. Vikram also in my squad. That's why he also gets scolded. I say, Vikram, why you never watch the back? Every single time you just let me die. Why like that one? Okay, 1 second. Let me just check my build. Make sure that it's not a funky build. It's gotta be a dunky build. A stunky build. Okay. Stunky build is ready. Let's go. So again, I'm only playing the Psyker because it's easier to talk to chat while I play the Psyker because I don't need to think. I don't need to aim. This is sometimes why I don't like playing the Void Strike Staff, because with the Surge Staff I don't have to aim, with the Void Strike Staff I actually have to pay attention. And paying attention's not exactly in the cards for me. But anyway, catching up with the votes while we wait for the mission to begin. In earnest, we have a high-intensity Sniper Gauntlet Ventilation Purge, and the votes so far are 33% for an actual mission, so definitely we are going to have an actual mission in the Carnival, of course. But I'm glad to see 29% still saying Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers, guys. We need this in the game, okay? I'm not saying this because I'm a thirsty Slanesh Lord, you know? I promise you. I'm not saying this out of thirst, I'm just saying Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers, okay?
You know the drill. Drive the demon off and hopefully that'll get the water clean enough to drink.
You're definitely gonna love the Plasma Gun, Squirrel Lord. It's a fun weapon. You just... straight through, man. Straight through. That's the way. That's what I like to see.
Look at all that! Industrious place.
Dealing with a bunch of crazy voices assailing me. Nah. You know, I actually think that we should get more Whispers of the Warp as we use our warp powers. I would actually like that. Exactly, Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers, man. We all want to bob for apples and that kind of shit. The Carnival.
Indeed. No. Save me. Only.
Stand together! Fight together!
You named your veteran character Kadia-chan? Okay. You are filthy.
Get with the hound.
You worshipper of Slanesh. I'm telling you, our veterans are just gonna have fun in the Carnival. They're just gonna go in there and be thirsty. I'm telling you this for your own good, guys. Them veterans, have you heard some of their voice lines? Other than the Cadian, of course. The Cadian is an actual professional who you know, does his work properly, but outside of the Cadian, no. I'm telling you guys right now.
I sensed a new subscriber.
New subscriber, yay. Where are these guys? Wait, do we have 3? Oh my god, it's a Psyker and 3 veterans. This is gonna be crazy. Alright, Vortigans, come on. Don't stay out in the open, Palo. Just so you know, there are alternate pathways to almost everything. Use them.
Losing cover.
Not many walked this road into Cartel HQ and came out again.
Oh, come on. That was... How the hell was that even a thing? Oh, this is good. This is bad. Uh-oh. This is no good. Snipers are abound. Yep, there we go.
Yes, flow through me.
Ugh, darn.
And that's how we do it in the guard.
Discipline and training.
Where's your voice of command, buddy? No infiltrate. I bet you one of these guys brought Executioner stance. Please don't. Please don't. It is like in the worst situations, Executioner stance is never good. because it does not help you, especially against like these types of situations. Oh lord. Because the snipers can snipe us, but we can't snipe them back. Alright, alright. Okay, there we go. Somehow survived that. I ain't letting them do that. Yeah, I will. Of course I will. I mean, once there's a major change like that, I think one of the big things is that we'll have to go through all the talents and everything like that, you know, before the big update.
We'll need to charge him.
Big beauty sighted!
Indeed.
So yeah, a lot of vids will definitely get renewed and adjusted and things like that. Oh, that's perfect.
More shots
Grab.
on target next time. Sharpen up,
Let's go.
all of you.
Let's go. Splitting the party is usually a bad idea, yeah. It's okay to split if like the person is very, very good, but it's very rare, and most of the time the other three should still stick together. I would say never more than one person splitting, and the person who splits has to be very, 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 very good. It's usually the Zealot either way, it's never the veteran, and the Zealot has to be, like I said, bloody good. If they're even the slightest bit poor at the game, it's GG.
Thanks the Emperor for the ability of the navigator to guide us safely. Army White, let's go!
Okay, bomber's dead.
The numbers are significant. Indeed. Shotgun! Fire! Fire! They're charging!
Mauler! Crush you! Moving to basic ground!
Agreed!
I'll be back.
Oh, we have an infiltrate veteran? What? Why didn't he save me with that infiltrate earlier? What a nerd! I feel so betrayed. He had infiltrate this whole time, and he ain't saved my ass with it. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Oh yeah. I'll definitely figure out a way to make my infiltrate veteran work again. Infiltrate and voice of command are definitely going to be the two that I play straight off the bat. Of course, executioner stance will be on the menu too. Yeah, unfortunately, executioner stance is the most, I would say, the most team-dependent stance out of all of them, which is interesting, but it works really well in, like, say, Maelstrom. Auric Maelstrom runs where you're working together with your team and your team can handle the front lining. Ah, now that is where you can be a true executioner sniper. Now that's where I would do it, but again, coordinating that kind of stuff is a bit harder, and I find voice command has more utility overall.
I concur.
Stand up and fight! Moving to unleash position.
Agreed. Flashback.
I hear a flashback!
Flashback.
Now that leechy person decided to go off way further than they should, which really is not a good idea. I've said it before, but when you go off independently, you're usually more of a hindrance than a help. But in this case, they actually did well. Because they actually took out targets by themselves. So, fine, I'll respect that. There are always exceptions to the rule.
I crossed that bridge more times than I care to recall.
A displeasing enemy advantage! Sniper, play! Illuminati! Sniper kill! Grenade! It's rightly neutralized! Down close! Down!
666! Kill it!
Magic High Station! Buzzing! Oh, buzzing! Trapper running! Shooting!
Stalking the enemy.
Yeah, there's always some love for that.
Call the elevator, but remain vigilant. They won't let you leave without a fight.
It's just rare that people successfully do it. So if they can, I respect them for it. Still a bit of a wild thing for the team, but for the most part, you know, I'm satisfied enough if people do their job.
Show me what you got.
There we are.
Careful! Sniper! Agreed! Target gunner! Red gunner! Confirmed? Aye, concur! Dead snuffer! Red corner!
Time to boom!
Get off! The cure's
There we go.
the wound. My thanks! Medicaid station!
Yeah, unfortunately, AFKers are a whole nother set of weird. But at the same time, like, they'll always argue that, you know, people have life, people have stuff like that, you know, we can't always be expected. I'm like, yeah, I get it. We get it, but, you know, you gotta also be fair to others, you know? At the very least, if you really do have to do it, you have to tell people. Yeah, that would be the minimum courtesy. If you go AFK without telling anybody or without taking a moment to type something, you know, yeah. Yeah, those kinds of things, I'd say, you know, I'd say it's definitely one of those things that doesn't fall into category. But I mean, if people like have emergencies or some shit, you know, like, let's say they're a family man, daughter hits the head or something, you know, you always got to be careful and stuff like that. So, yeah, for those kinds of situations, I tend not to mind so much. I'll just be like, okay, it's cool.
Just like old times. Now get down to the bazaar.
But I definitely feel you guys on that. Dude, what is this guy doing?
Give the word. Come down here.
Yeah, the bolter is bad. Nobody uses it because it's too long to prep. when you try to prep the bolter, it's not good. How does Vet with the bolter hold up in Damnation? No, it's trashed here because basically the revolver is faster, does more damage. Same with the plasma gun, and there's no prep time. So the bolter usually has that issue. Soul Blaze stacks on Venting Shriek is still good. The nerf was to a different talent, not to the Soul Blaze stacks on Venting Shriek. It's absolutely worth it. A lot of people still use it in many builds, and they are very strong. So yeah, the nerf was to the one where if you kill an elite, you get one less Soul Blaze stack. So the nerf was never to Venting Shriek, just so you guys know. The nerf was to the passive talent instead. So Soul Blaze was not nerfed on Venting Shriek, and you can apply it pretty much the same as you did before. I think it was just because, you know, it's such a holy, consecrated weapon that it would kind of be weird if the man of faith himself didn't apply that kind of thing. You know, that is my perspective on it, at least. I could be wrong, but that is my thoughts on the reasoning for it, the raison d'être. Yes, that's me. Haha, the healing is mine. So nice to be looked after. What the? I shocked that thing. The hell? That was not cool. It's such a nice weapon, isn't it? But yeah, because like once you get to Auric Damnation, or rather once you get to Damnation in general, well, technically it's still fine in Damnation, but Auric Damnation where it's always high intensity and everybody is like literally out for your blood, the prep time on the bolter is the death sentence. That, and it doesn't have as much penetration as the plasma gun does. So the plasma gun can cleave through multiple enemies without difficulty, and that is kind of, you know, where it gets strong. I mean, if you're a mutant magnet, you should just change your class to Psyker and stab them in the face. Psyker can one-shot mutants easily. It's one of the few classes that has the easiest one-shot on mutant, because the dueling sword, if you stab them in the head, they die instantly. So last night's stream, like when I played the Auric Maelstrom with my whole squad, I just kept one-shotting the mutants. It was fun. It was like super easy. I got you. You guys are alright. No need to worry. Yeah, plasma is way too strong. You should absolutely use the plasma. You want to know what the best weapons are in the game? You just come to this place and we'll tell you. But sorry if I do miss chat messages. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep up with chat while keeping my team alive. It can be a bit difficult sometimes. So I do apologize if I miss any of your messages. Or if there's anything important, feel free to repeat it and I'll try and get to you. Just at me as well, so the chat will highlight it to me if you're asking me a question specifically. Just say at RealAsianRobot, ask a question. Hopefully I can pick it up. Yes and no. Look, some of those videos are not done with the box standard games, so just be a bit careful of those. Like, some of them are designed like just to showcase things that theoretically would not be possible, or would not be possible in actual missions, which is why I don't pay attention to those kinds of creators. My advice is, if you want the real stuff where we actually test things live in the field, come to this channel, because there's a lot of bad shit that floats around. A lot of people are trying to make Darktide their honey basket right now, and I'm not a fan of that, because as an actual Darktide partner, I value proper information, truth over everything else. You know, but that's just me. There are many who don't feel the need to have such moral standards.
Won't be seen.
Yes, proper venting is very important. If you don't vent correctly, yeah, it can be pretty bad. But yes, just be cautious, because right now, you know, there's a lot of creators out there that are not partners, they're not legit. They make certain content that may not be ideal. So yeah, if you really want stuff you can trust, this is the place for it. You can also trust other partners, of course. Most of the time, they really know what they're talking about. After all, we're partnered with Fatshark for a reason. Yep, that's why plasma gun is never used against hordes. What you do is you go into melee against hordes. The only time you use your plasma gun is when a group of specials is coming in, you line up the shot, take out 3 of them at once. That's its best use. But even then, there are always some people that will literally refuse to use a plasma gun no matter what.
I sense a new subscriber.
Welcome, new subscriber. Always good to see more good souls here. Welcome to the best place for Darktide. Okay, I'm gonna support the team with some smite. Oh, shh! They came from behind. Okay, good of them. Crap. And that is why sometimes you gotta be very, very careful with this kind of thing. I better use that. Sometimes you just gotta watch the back, unfortunately. I wasn't really expecting that, and the game screwed you. If you don't watch the back, that's my own mistake, because I forgot my own #1 rule: watch the back. Multiple Maulers will spawn without warning, and there's no sound cue. Just so you know, those guys are stealthier than most infiltrate veterans. So just be very, very careful of that.
How about you practice what you preach, soldier?
Target the demonic group. Take them out.
Indeed.
Yes. Reminds me of that time at Relay Obscurum. That's the hound gate.
Stand up and fight!
Stormtrooper! Kill! Easy now, soldier. Don't throw them all.
Oh, come on. So what happens here is that normally everybody goes to one spot. So I quickly cleared all that, but instead of clearing the other spot, they let it go. That should never have happened. You've got to clear fast. So again, one of the big rules here is clear fast. Because you can actually get these mission objectives done really, really fast if you're coordinated and smooth. But if you're not, then, well, a lot harder to actually get it done.
An efficient domination! I concur! Watch out! Yes, the only answer to this profane life! Bounce outside there!
Oh, come on. That is ridiculous.
Commendably done!
There we go.
I must kill! Agreed!
Dude,
66, ready, body, down!
he put down healing all the way over here. Like, what am I supposed to do with healing over there? I'm healing first. I'm not going anywhere. Like, yo, if you're gonna put down healing, put it down near your team.
I urge you not to leave.
So that was a major mistake again. Like, you see, I normally won't call out mistakes unless they're like that. Like, if you put down healing when your team has already moved on or done something else, then that's no good. You should never do that. That's very silly. Yes and no. Some builds don't run confirm kill. Like, it's very rare though, very rare. To be honest, it is the strongest regeneration talent. There are some people who don't run it, but they are a rarity. They're like one person. I literally know one person that doesn't run it. Now that guy is very skilled, very different type of player to the bog standard average player. So I can understand why they don't run it, but yes. For the most part, confirmed kill is definitely very strong. Zealot better than Psyker? Up to you, man. I mean, the Psyker offers a lot of control. What the Psyker's job is to control hordes continuously and make sure it's easier for the team to do their job. But again, it also depends on the team composition. The Zealot offers a lot of support power, heavy frontlining, and all that kind of stuff, but they're not really control masters. They can frontline, but they're not really there for control. That said, Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude does offer some control against hordes, but yeah, Psykers are very squishy as well, so you do have to kind of play in a very different manner. So good Psyker players can really help your team a lot, because like I said, they've got the best and most frequent control. They don't even have to worry about it. It's just straight up like, oh, okay, this guy can't move now.
Embracing concealment.
Good. We needed this place back in our hands. You performed well. Extraction lead.
Reloading! Cover me!
A gratifying combination.
Which one, Lufan? Which one? I can just link you if you ask me in chat. Well, I mean, panic placing a health pack would probably be a roast level thing. So that is for certain. But you're gonna have to be specific, Lufan. What build are you looking for? Well, no, there is things where, like, a lot of people say you don't get hit. Yes and no. Depends. In high intensity situations, if you don't really have a front line, kind of like this, you can take hits from the back if everybody's focused on the front, stuff like that. And Disrupt Destiny is only ever used on the Gunpsyker. I do already have a build for it. You can refer to that. That's from patch 13. Oh, this build? Smite Psyker, of course. Here you go. If you're looking for a Smite Psyker, then this is the best Smite Psyker build in history. You can apply this one. There's a reason it's got almost 49,000 views. So here you go, Lufan. This has been a pretty standard build ever since patch 13. So there you go. There you go. But yeah, ultimately it really depends on, you know, it really depends on what you really need to do. And Warp Siphon with Smite and Surge Staff, use Essence Harvest and Psychic Vampire or else. ASD, also for you. Sorry, I missed your question earlier, but this is why, guys, please keep trying to @ me whenever you ask a question. @ me. All right, but yes, you can actually take this build with you. This will answer all your questions. If you guys have not checked out these builds yet, make sure you do. Every build that you see me use, unless it says testing in the title, is a build that I've already played and have posted before already. Okay, so don't you worry on that. But yes, hopefully that answers your question. And hello there. I'm assuming that's Nightshade that said that. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like the stream. Guys, we need just like 6 more likes to get to 70. I'm sure you guys can give me 6 more likes. Those of you new people who just stepped in. We've got 117 votes thus far. What will happen in the Traitor's Curse? So far, an actual mission is still at 34%. Well done on that. Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers is at 28%. Nurgle R34 and Lines of Scab Cocaine are neck and neck, 19%. But finally, there are less degenerates asking for Nurgle R34. Thank God. I know I put that option there, but God, y'all are real degenerates. Those close to 20 people are filthy degenerates. And yeah, we just need 2 more now to hit 70, so keep going with the like train. Thank you very much for liking the stream every time. Oh, 69 likes. Yes, one away. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. It's always good when you do that. It makes the stream so much better. Yes, we just got to 70. Thank you, guys. Very happy with that. There'll be more gameplay in a second, but yeah, just make sure that, like, you know, whenever y'all are playing the Psyker or the Veteran, regardless of what you guys are playing, the most important thing is know your role, know your job. One of the biggest pieces of advice that I can give anybody is don't panic on things. You know where your team is. The biggest weakness that I see of a lot of players is that they don't have high levels of spatial awareness. This can be a bit of an issue because when you don't have that super high spatial awareness, that hardcore sense of I know where everything is right the hell now, it can create some problems because many players will just literally like not know that things have popped up. They will just let things happen to them, and before you know it, boom, it's over. It's super freaking over. And that is what you want to be very careful about. That's what you want to stay away from, because it can really just slam you, you know. But then again, that is history and that is life. Okay, good. Everything is checked and ready for the next one. Now, hopefully I can showcase some more sick kills for you guys. Yeah, I know, right? When you join a game over, it does tend to suck a little bit, my friend. It does tend to suck a little bit. I'm feeling spicy. Let's go into a Maelstrom and see what happens. Let's see if we can get any randos for a Damnation Maelstrom. I'm always down for good Maelstrom missions. They're usually a death sentence, but hey, why not? Why not? Ooh, joining one in progress. Let's go.
Locals call it the Torrent. The target is located in Judicial Enforcement Station TM8707.
That's fair enough, Nightshade. I can understand that vibe.
Initial insertion will be through the sewer system. Other instructions will be issued en route.
And I agree. I hate joining a game over as well. Easiest 10 plasteel of your life, right?
Have a grenade, heretic!
Raise well the efficiency, roughneck!
That's why you don't cross me, yeah?
Truck 666! Kill it! Stop! Shotgunner!
One thing I like to do with Smite is be very cheap. Smite can go through walls, it can go through terrain, it can go through everything. So, realistically speaking, if you want to be a total nerd, you can actually do something like this. It is actually very possible to just smite targets through walls, through terrain, through everything. Okay, so just so you know, you don't actually have to play properly at all. You can theoretically just hide out. Only if you choose the talent. There's a talent that lets your allies see it, otherwise they're not gonna see it. So yeah, you have to invest a talent point in it, which is not worth it. Most people using execution stance won't take the extra talent now because it's a waste of points. This is probably bad.
I concur. Some fallout. Indeed.
Oh, well then, we got Vikram joining me, eh? Alright, time to judge you.
Agreed.
I think Keating was just a little too overeager. That's kind of the thing. You gotta be very, very aware. Anyway, let's see if Vicky can, let's see how Vicky's backline holding skills have improved. I'm gonna be judging him this round, but I'm sure he'll do good.
The trapper is neutralized.
By the way, Vic, I don't recall, did you give me your Discord yet? Because I don't think you've actually, like, been invited yet, and you've more than qualified, so please make sure that, Kuri is also coming into the Discord today, actually. So, yeah, just make sure you give me your, if you haven't commented on that post where I asked for people's Discords, make sure you do. All honored members can see it, so, yeah. If you cannot see it or you have trouble, just comment to me on my channel anytime. I'll make sure to let you in my Discord. Comment on my most recent video, and I will make sure I do that.
Fight together! Fight together! Coming! A displeasing enemy advantage! Music! Runner neutralized!
Engaging precision fire! Gunner! Kill the sniper!
Stop gunner!
Stop gunner! Vacuum capsule!
The hound is neutralized! Buzzing!
What was with that vacuum capsule thing?
Ghostbuster! Put her down! I concur! Beauty!
Oh lord, who's using a bolter? See, this is why you don't use a bolter. By the time you shoot anything, your whole team's dead. Please be very careful.
Sniper neutralized!
Nah, the Surge always has a bug for a good reason. It's because of coding. I think that when they invented Smite, they just took the Lightning's code from Surge. Like, I kind of understand why, like they weren't gonna make a different type of lightning, but it just resulted in this weird bug now. But nobody, like, I'm not using the bug version, to be honest. The bug version is not that strong. I prefer my original version. This is my original version of the Smite, which gives me plenty of control, plenty of damage, plenty of casting.
Unusually foul!
Go for the head! See if we can't pop the eye right open!
Agreed! Strategies! Agreed! Hot stuff! Compellingly visceral.
We did it! You are a holy warrior indeed!
It's dead now.
Yeah, here we're gonna have to be extra careful because
The Boxbuster is dead. Gratifying. A dead trapper.
Great! Almost all no brain! Boxbuster! Of course!
Boxbuster! The flamer is down.
Let it be so!
okay, when you got waves of specialists, you gotta survive. See you later, Damani.
What are you waiting for? Activate the Ascender D16.
Huh. I hope not. I hate the bolter. It's just too slow. Unless they remove the prep time on the bolter somehow, then I'll be like, okay. Because we are veterans. We don't need no prep time. What is this prep time shenanigans? I disagree. I feel that true bolter warriors should never have a prep time. All we need to do is fire.
Agreed.
Purifying grenade!
Hello, brother overactive. Indeed.
RC-220 combat! Oh, I'm thrown! That's the big beauty kill! Beauty! He's down way!
There are yet more. Visual on the trapper.
Oh no.
How many
Vicky!
Sniper's done! That's the hound, Dave! We're winning!
I love how the veterans like, we're winning! I always worry about bolter users. Like, but I will do my best, obviously, to still work with it. Chaos Marines, Terminators, I'm hoping for it, man. I'm hoping for it. Yeah, that's what I want.
Egress feasible.
Yeah, Psykers without dome shields are very important because the Psykers with the dome shields are usually not confident enough in their abilities. Hence the reliance on the dome shield. Me, I am too cool 5 school.
Indeed.
Impressive work, Psyker.
Focus on
But all I know
your
is,
own work,
ew,
Zealot.
no chorus of spiritual fortitude. Judging. Time to judge Vicky. Not having the chorus for me.
Quickly. We don't want the target getting away.
Boxbuster!
Boxbuster destroyed.
Face your judgments, trapper!
A well-equipped med station.
Get to the bomber, comrades!
Okay, Keating.
Indeed.
Keating and Google probably. Unless he doesn't really need it. I don't want to be selfish here. Not in a Maelstrom mission.
Pilgrims! A sniper!
Good kill on the sniper. Okay, Vikram's.
The mutant, the Emperor's mercy!
Oh, come on!
Killing me! While I reload! Flamers kill! This way! Bragging thing!
Golly! Shoot that down! The enemy is numerous! Explosive end!
Team. Woo. I am damn good. Woo. Woo. You gotta respect that skill, bros. You gotta respect that skill. Woo. Woo. Now that was a spicy escape. That was a spicy escape. Okay.
Justice can appear untidy. Most adroit veteran.
Ah, crap. Who the hell boomed the barrel, damn it. Whoa. I respect that. All the snipers are dead.
This, how a professional does it. Yes, blow through me. Agreed. Beast neutralized. The abomination is no more. Agreed.
Kill Jinx! Precision fire underway!
Indeed.
Snipers done!
I think a lot of people just, well, I mean, the surge staff bug is a common knowledge thing, you know. Yeah, surge staff is still bugged, but yeah, I mean, it's common knowledge. Everybody knows this. If the surge staff stops being bugged, I will happily tell you. But I mean, the bug is only with empowered psionics. If you're aware of the bug, like, and if you're aware of my streams, which everybody should be, you know, since I'm the greatest of all time, of course. Quite frankly, it's nobody uses the bug, really. Like, you can use it, and I did showcase it, but quite frankly, it's not that strong. I demonstrated it last night, and it actually resulted in my Psyker booming a couple of times. It's okay, but it's not as powerful, obviously, as a proper surge build, because the proper surge build has much more flexibility. So you can easily cast more and do more, basically.
Ammo, check there.
Bastion 220 combat stunts.
Like, for me, I'm using Gets Hot and Shattering Impact, but other people use Blaze Away, lots of other things. Like, there's no right and wrong, really. The plasma gun's so strong that pretty much you can play in a whole variety of styles and nobody's gonna get mad. Because the plasma gun will just shoot through anything anyway, so yeah. No need to worry too much about blessings. It's more important to get the perks right, because the perks will help you guarantee those one-shots. So that could be one of the big differences that I think a lot of people forget to take into account.
Your praise is appreciated.
The fanatic seems to be hysterical.
We have the bomber.
Strongest weapon. Aim should try it.
Barrel's going to blow. I concur.
Ranger's done.
I advise against unnecessary inhalation at the present time.
Bombers, take.
Hostile sniper!
Agreed.
Oh, sniper wave coming in.
Ranger precision fire.
Enemy sighted.
Foxbuster! I concur.
Okay, no more. In close quarters, I'm gonna hold them all.
Ranger neutralized.
Another Ranger dead.
They're on us.
Oh, well, depends really. Sometimes if the bug is like super major, they'll undo it really quickly. Right now, no. But listen, you don't have to check every single time, because I'll teach you one thing, Drift. The only time you have to check is when there's a patch. If there's no patch, then there's no need to check. Okay, so just so you know, you never have to check unless there's a patch, okay? So if you do see a patch, then you can ask, because otherwise you're just going to be meaninglessly asking every single time for no reason, and that would of course be a waste of effort. So wait until there's a patch and then ask, because the only time it ever gets fixed is during patches or hot fixes. No. And even if there was, I would have to tell you about it. If there's a hot fix and it contains a major fix, I will usually just have a short video saying, hey, they did this. Because it's a smart way to learn about things. Because hot fixes do happen, but hot fixes usually don't fix major bugs. Very rare. It's usually in patches. But otherwise they'd end up doing hot fixes 24/7 and not getting the actual work done. Because sometimes the other thing about patching this kind of thing is that when it's a big bug that's usually code ingrained, what'll happen is that if they try to hotfix it, it'll break other stuff. So I think they learned their lesson at least. Because they did used to do that in the past, but not anymore. Now I think they try to be a bit wiser with that thing, because sometimes it breaks the whole damn game. Oh, well, there's my lovely troll, Darren Nelson. There you go. Have a 30-minute timeout as per normal. Okay. Catch you later. I mean, Unyielding and Maniac, if you find that those are your biggest targets, then go for it, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see why you should change. Basically, what you do is you go into the meat grinder, Chris. You go into the meat grinder, and then what you do is you check, you fire without any perks, right? You get your bog standard plasma gun, you fire at the targets that you want to kill, and you see which one you're closest to killing. Like, if you just need a little bit more oomph to kill a flak armor target, for example, right? And keep in mind that different enemies have different armor types across their body. You just look at what you're killing, and then you say, okay, so I need a little bit more oomph to kill say a Crusher. Then I'll go for Carapace armor, which will also benefit against the Mauler's head. Or let's say I need a little bit more oomph to kill a flak armor target, then you go for that. Basically, that's what you do with most of the weapons. You check like what you can one-shot. Try to make your gun one-shot as many things as possible. It's usually the name of the game. Alright, so I hope that information helps. I love that I got boomed at an exact moment, didn't even hear the burst or anything like that. What's up, man with a plan? How's it hanging?
Sanction Redactor's target is powering Magistrati Oubliette TN8707. Proceed with haste.
Okay, there we go. Got that. The perk build. The mods are not here today. All you have to search is Pergatus on my channel. There's only one after patch 13. Because that has never changed and nobody really uses it. Because Perg is just really not a good staff right now. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like top tier anymore because we just don't need Horde Clear. It's so unnecessary. Like, a lot of stuff has built-in Horde Clear. Last time in the past, there was no way to get Horde Clear without the Perg staff. Now you can. So that's the reason why the Perg staff has sort of fallen out of the limelight. Because now it's more the specials and elites that you have to worry about, and those aren't solved by the Perg staff. I can get you the link after this match ends, or, you know, when I have a breather, but basically, all you have to do is search for the Perg staff build, which is one of the first staff builds I actually posted on my channel. Lol, man with a plan. Yep. All you have to do is just search Purgatus because I name all my staff builds. You'll be fine. There's literally only one that has been posted recently. It'll be like 2-3 weeks ago from patch 13 because patch 13 was just too recent. I don't think now this is where you might have a serious issue. Bye.
I see your flag! No! Focus my mind!
Vicky, let's get into the back here.
Indeed.
That's what happens with people who charge too far ahead.
Indeed.
You know, they're not prepared. You gotta have smart use of cover. Damn it!
I can tell. Beauty eliminated.
Ah, damn. For that mission, right? Don't run ahead in that open area. You're just gonna get killed. You're just gonna get killed. The whole team needs to stick together and stay in the back. You know that there's a back area where you can walk. I know you're more back focused, but the problem now, Vic, is that you're too back focused. You need to stay close to me. Don't extend the back line because you're basically extending it too much. You focus on the back, but stay next to me. I need you next to me. Also, try to bring Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude, especially for Maelstroms. Don't bring the other stuff because it's really a death sentence usually. I'm gonna hop back in. Hopefully get a different game now. But very good on the back focus. Just try to stick closer to me. Don't extend the back line. Because like one of the examples was that area where, you know, there was the big gate and you were all the way at the other back gate. Don't do that. Come forward until you're like next to me. Then you watch my back, but you must watch my back next to me. Don't focus too far on the back because otherwise, very, very bad idea.
Your next assignment is
Also, technically, you're the Zealot. You should look behind, but try to focus on the front. I will be the one who mostly looks behind as the sniper. You need to focus on the back as a Psyker. Psykers are the ones who should watch the back most.
Approaches to be made through the underhabs.
But you did good.
Try to preserve the element of surprise.
Well, Lightest Night, you know, that's what happens sometimes. The Sniper Light Show owned those two because they rushed. That's why you always go by the back line. You never ever go by the front line. Yep. The most important thing, the key thing to this whole strategy, to playing this game well, is to always manage your position. Never extend more than 10 steps from your teammates. I'll tell you this much. Even if you're watching the back line or defending an area, you must learn to draw them in. Draw them in. Why? If your Psyker is your midfielder, you stand where your Psyker stands. You watch him, but you stand where your Psyker stands, because if you don't, it's harder for me to control everything for you guys. And I promise you, I'm gonna control every single thing that comes my way, but y'all gotta work with me on that. As long as you work with the Psyker, you know, there's no problems. Because, like, let's take a look here. What's happening here? We got bulwarks and everything, right? So, under these circumstances, I will use my ability and then just start smiting. And then once I get the chance, I start shooting again. Because there can be enemies all around, like so, you do have to sometimes be careful. Go too far ahead and you've got a totally separate issue now. See how all that works? So you never want to go too far forward or too far back. You got to play close to the Psyker, close to the midfielder. But watching the back, very important lesson. It's very good to learn that.
Move into ambush position.
So what am I doing here? I'm literally just trying to create, I'm just trying to create space, distance, and safety. You'll notice I'm always moving toward cover where I can. I never avoid cover, because cover is just too crucial. Now these guys are a rushing party. Very, very bad to keep up with as a Psyker. I'll try and work with them, but this is generally not smart. Okay, at least one of them watched the back, that's good. So again, the Psyker positions themselves midfield. Okay, so I'll be between two sides. I can shock this side, but I won't be doing too much other than that. Why? Because that way I can also shock the back. So I always try and position myself in the mid.
I sense the tip has been received.
Ah, thank you very much for that lead tip. I appreciate that, man. Anonymous, though. I guess Secret Daddy just tipped it. Well, thank you very much. I don't know who sent that, but thank you so much. I appreciate it tremendously. Alright, thank you very much. It means a lot. And I appreciate it sincerely. Okay, are these guys okay? Okay. Oh, this is Outfire. Okay, good. I have to watch the back a little bit here. But that's okay. Once again, I'm the midfielder. And that's alright. I'm gonna ping them because we are still dealing with the back. Like, see, don't extend too far to the back there. That one you want to avoid. You want to watch the back. It's good to watch the back, but when you extend too far, it creates a very long firing line, which is very, very bad. And enemies can still come in through the back like that. So you want to just like try and make it so that you're just trying to keep up and not fail to extend the line too much. There we go.
Indeed.
Okay, sniper out. Okay, now here. Okay, take it slow. We're gonna use this pillar. This pillar is a saving grace. Ah, Jeremy, thank you very much then. Well, it is a brain-off staff, but you still have to have the strategy to play the game, so just be aware that yes, it is a brain-off staff, but it doesn't mean you totally abandon tactics, alright? It's not a universal problem solver, so just be careful of that. Don't know how I managed to evade through that, but that's lucky.
Indeed.
Ah, Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude. That's very good.
Agreed. Traitor dead, our duty is done. Traitor! Agreed. Right gunner. Sniper slain.
Phew. Yeah, it's Maelstrom after all, so Maelstrom missions will always be like that. They're designed to be the toughest content after all. If they were too easy, nobody would do them. That's why sometimes, like, I like to try my luck in Maelstrom with randoms. It's kind of fun. You get a chance to see things that you normally wouldn't be able to see, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Now, if Leroy Jenkins doesn't want to grab help, then I can't help him, but...
The sniper is dead!
Yeah, done. Okay, good. Up to you, really. It's based on playstyle. For me, the Surge is just like a staff that I can use, like, without aiming too much. Trauma requires good aim to get best value, but the Surge doesn't require any aim at all. So it's really up to you what you want to do with all that kind of stuff. Like, some people might say they prefer the Trauma because, you know, it doesn't require, like, it's strong and powerful. Damn it.
Bits and pieces everywhere! The God Emperor provides!
Snipers can always get you for some weird angles. But I do have to admit, these guys are quite skilled. Genuinely. Okay.
Do try to survive. I'd hate to do
Yeah, I'd say so. But then, randoms would never complete it though. Like, at least the random teams have to stand a chance. Unless you're saying that only coordinated teams should play it, then... well, that would just isolate game mode. Although, yeah, if it's even harder, it would be interesting. Maybe they should... It's time that they introduced a level above Auric. They should call it Exterminatus Maelstrom. Okay, only the most coordinated teams can play this now. Have to be damn near perfect at your job.
A new subscriber.
We could do with help! I urge you not to leave. Emperor's mercy administered.
That was risky. I like it. Hold the line.
Ascender D16 deployed. Egress feasible.
I need kill ammo! Just for the sinners!
A trapper draws nigh.
There we are.
Proceed through hab block HL 1866 123 with all.
It just depends on how much you charge it and whether or not it crits. That's why. Place all enemies as specials and elites. Lol. But yeah, it's mostly due to crits, man. Don't forget, the Surge Staff is very big on crits. If you don't crit enough, you know, if you don't have a high enough crit rate, you will see a lot of variance with what you can kill with it. 30 Pox Bursters for a mega explosion, that'd be pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Out of ammo! Just my luck!
Be not a fearkin. We finished the trapper. Yon trapper is dead. Be careful, Ken. Yon barrel's exploding. Okay, now this is where the fun begins. Grenade.
Enthusiastic, I suppose, Zealot.
See what the faithful can achieve. Cease your whimpers, hound.
Anyway, you never know. There's always weird things they could always introduce later on. That's always the fun of this kind of thing. You gotta have weird shit you can introduce later on that'll just make the game more fun.
Cease your work, looking after all pricks. That's right. The Rusty is ready. Reloading. Mauler.
You determinated!
Heads down.
Initiating crowd
Ooh,
control!
not today, not today.
Great shotgunner!
Direct shotgunner. Hammer.
The sniper is gone! I can come!
Sniper dead. Direct shotgunner. Mutant dead, my kindred.
I can come!
Mauler's gone, my kindred. No
Sniper!
more sniper, alas, alas.
Face outside! Dead and gone!
Sniper!
Sniper! I see a flamer! Bomber! You... Sniper!
Lips down to me.
It's dead now!
Grenade.
Ready yourselves! A hound!
Need ammo.
Agreed!
Lamek says, eat me.
Jesus Christ, the mallet. Alright. Yep, I think everyone's waiting on Adeptus Mechanicus class. Not sure if it'll come, but you know, most likely it's gonna be Ratling, to be fair. But Adeptus Mechanicus would be freaking cool, not gonna lie. Also, these guys have an allergy to staying together. Very, very bad idea. Teams that are gluten-free about their teamwork is very annoying. And that's only in your twisted world, Yabs. Nobody uses axes in the real world, bro. Only in Yabs land. Down here in the real world, I don't really see most. Well, actually, this guy's using an axe. But most people use like other weapons, basically anything that they can kill efficiently with. I don't deny though that axe actually probably is a good idea. But because Yabs made the suggestion, you know, I must disparage him for daring to even exist. Dueling sword is just easy to one-shot with. To be fair, what he says is not wrong. We're basically picking whatever can one-shot. You want anything that can one-shot specials, elites, things like that. So for me, I choose my dueling sword on the Psyker because I know for a fact that it was just gonna help me one-shot a huge amount of targets, which can be very, very useful. So like, let's say we're in this, like, we're trapped in a corner like this. How do I make it so that all these enemies just get stopped? Like so. See? And if you have a weapon that can one-shot, then immediately after stunning them, you can lay down a heavy, like, kill, and it's over, just like that, you see? So that's the idea behind most of these melee choices. Like, the idea is just to be able to hold the line and do what you're supposed to do with minimal effort. And not requiring, like, a rescue 24/7.
Indeed.
So, yeah. most melee choices are centered around that ideal. That's why even for me, when I'm doing all this, I'm ensuring that, like, my abilities and everything are all about stopping the enemy. Ratlings? No, Ratlings are just kind of like a mutation of humans, kind of like the Ogrins are. Just that while the Ogrins are big and tough, Ratlings are small and squishy, but damn good snipers. They're basically hobbits. Hobbits, but 40k. 40k hobbits. 4 bits. They're 4 bits, yeah. That's about right. We're gonna need that charge.
I shall cleanse thee, trapper. Ammo crate.
Chain scythe, right? But honestly, I'd be down for an Adeptus Mechanicus class. I think it would be very interesting to have one.
Ammo crate. Agreed.
But also, if you guys want to know more about my melee choices, just check any of my Psyker build videos. I explain the choices in there, but you might want to check the ones after patch 14, which is my Sales Psyker build after patch 14. It basically talks about the dueling sword and why it's such a great choice. Looks like there ain't no Medicaid.
Dead and cold.
For all we know, it could be up ahead.
Another day in the guard. Power cell.
Power cell. Stop flammer. The hound is no more. Yes, yes, flow through me. A gratifying eruption.
Hawk Striker down.
Go down.
Got it covered.
It'll not function without a recharge.
To fight for the Emperor is a glory.
Watching your back.
What? Name a letter for an edit? You're gonna have to clarify your query. I don't understand what you want. Well, they're not really gnomes. Gnomes are even smaller than freaking hobbits. And besides, if we call them gnomes, that brings up World of Warcraft vibes. And then I will have my trauma. My PTSD will trigger.
It's dead now.
You dare grenade heretics.
Red color.
The heretics are in cover. The only fate a mutant deserves. We appear no longer.
Trapper eliminated.
Be a fear no longer, Ken.
Your stab will fall.
380 base rating, my dude. 80% for each of the stats. This was covered in both my crafting guide and my newbie guide. If you haven't taken a look at those, man, you might want to because there's a lot of good information in there for you guys. That's why I highly encourage people to watch these kinds of things because they are very, very good. Even if you don't consider yourself a newbie, they contain many things that can help you. But yes, 380 is the base rating on an item that is highest possible. 80% per stat is the highest possible for any stat right now. Hope that answers your question. So please do check out my newbie guide, right? It'll help you a lot, I promise you. And if it ends up a waste of your time, you can literally unsubscribe from my channel and I wouldn't blame you. Because I'm that confident in the content. Now, Commander Melee, who's allergic to teamwork and tends to rush ahead too far, as you can see, they are doomed. You never rush ahead in Maelstrom. Always go by the back area. It is the right way to go. When you rush by the front area, you will open yourself up to sniping, a lot of that other kind of stuff. You don't want to really do that. Going by the back area is safe.
Neutralized! Reaper!
This is why you go by the back. There's plenty of cover. You can even hide out here at these like little corners. Now they can still snipe you. They can still snipe you, but it's easier to approach the enemy this way. So just take note of that. It's much easier to approach the enemy via the back. Try to avoid going by the front. You will die. You will get yourself shot very easily, and that's pretty bad. Always type the number of charges as per normal. And now this part.
Seems we're at a point of no return.
Agreed.
The only body mutant is a dead mutant. It's gone.
Okay, these guys got some good kills on the snipes. I'm happy with that. Now, I knew that there would be a boss coming in because there always is one. It's a beast of Nurgle. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly shock out these troops here because you don't want to have to deal with them shooting your ass while the boss is on. Very, very bad idea. And you really don't want... Oh! No good. Ooh, damn. That's okay though. You might need to be very careful here because there are two trappers. Unfortunately, special duty with lots of shooters, not easy. That's okay though. They might not be able to rescue me, but they might be able to kill the beast of Nurgle, at least. Oh, can he do it? Nope, he can't. Okay, doesn't matter. There are a lot of specials and shooters, unfortunately. Oh, he got me. Now this is where I can, at most, drop a health pack. Ah, damn. Okay.
Well, that was a workout. 800.
Unfortunate, but there we go. I mean, 69 is not too different from 70. I say these minimums to give you guys a guide. Like, to be honest, it just makes, like, if it's a 1% difference, it's not gonna kill you. Like, these minimums are just suggestions. Just keep that in mind. Like, if it's a 1% difference, is it really gonna affect you? Like, that's why it's like the significance of like these downsides is if like what I don't want is people to like have those like kind of say a dude tries like, oh, getting him open fire is a bit wild. You should kill the specials first. But yeah, if somebody like tries to get something like say 55, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. You want it as high as possible. Try to get 70 if you can. But if you get like 69, that's close enough to 70, I would say. You don't want to be like at 60 because like the more warp resistance you have, right? The more you can cast your staff. So it could be the difference between one cast or two casts. Like when you're at that upper peril, right? Let's say you're at 80%. You've got plenty of warp charges, so you're resisting the warp, right? With your peril resistance. But because although you're high up there, the issue is that you say need to cast your staff against a crusher, right? And your warp resistance is too low, say it's 60 or 59 or something like that instead of 70. Instead of being able to cast my staff twice or being able to squeeze out that one extra cast, I might be able to cast only once. And then I have to quell, you see, because it'd be too dangerous to cast again. So that's where those kinds of minimal differences can come in. But 69 is not very different from 70, dude. So don't worry too much. Minimum is still a guide. Like, you just don't want to be too far from the minimum. But if you're like, wow, what is this guy doing? Okay. So that's why he plays like that. Dude is a Turns out the dude is a shredder pistol. Okay. So that's why nobody was really killing the snipers. We got one guy with a flamethrower, one guy with a shredder. Ah, this explains a lot. The only person, like, the dude's still taking so many hits. This is why, please guys, don't bring short range weapons. Like, I get you guys can do whatever you want and stuff like that, but when you do it like this, you're basically ruining the team's experience. So try to avoid it because it just puts a heavier burden on those who do bring ranged weapons. Anyone who brings only a short range weapon, to me, they are, like, especially in games with randoms, I'll tell you straight up that these people are making it harder for everyone else. Oh yeah, get the Psyker up, because guess what? You're gonna need range fire, aren't you? Well, fine. I'll help you, plebes. Now that I understand what these guys are wielding, I'll have to adjust. I'll shift my focus to distant targets.
They have us at a disadvantage. Neutralized.
You know.
We've a post-smoker bomber.
That's the sniper dead.
Okay, but to be fair, right, guys, don't worry too much about stats and equipment. Equipment is 50% of the battle, but it's not. The other 50% is genuinely your skill. If you have skills, right? If you have certain skills, like, you know how to work with teams, you know how to adjust to different team compositions, you'll do way better than those that have great gear but don't know what they're doing. Like, this guy could have the most god-rolled shredder auto pistol, but he brought it into a maelstrom with snipers and waves of specialists. Like, how is that going to help him against armored targets? The shredder auto pistol used to be strong, used to be. That was the old days. No more now. So yeah, veterans that still operate on the ancient glories of the shredder pistol, yeah. You know that they're the people that never bothered reading the patch notes. They don't care about their teammates. They just want to go around. These are the worst players in the game. Always avoid them. Especially when they come into like high-end stuff. I tell you, if it's a success, right, they'll think it's because of them. When in reality it's because everybody else picked up the slack, like that poor Zealot with the revolver just doing his best to snipe out all the targets. People like that grind my gears. Like, you see, you won't see me complain about mistakes or things like that. They all happen to everybody, unless they are major mistakes. But you will see me complain about gear. Anyway, let's hope that these guys can do their job.
Sounds like the enforcers were too soft.
Okay, no specials yet.
Sanction Redactor's target is to be eliminated.
Indeed.
Very good. Just in case, now we have 2 lines of healing.
Impressive, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Survived.
Some of you are showing signs of efficiency. Unexpected.
Yeah, some of us who brought the right equipment for the job. Wow.
All of you!
That's what I call dysfunction!
I respected the Zealots though, they tried their best. That Commander Emil person is the only person I'll never forgive for the rest of my life. The Zealots were okay. They did their job and they tried their best. The veteran who is allergic to teamwork, judged as weak. Remember guys, it's a co-op game. Don't be allergic to teamwork, okay? Alright, before we go into our last round of the night, let's take a look at the polls. Okay, Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers are winning. Holy shit. 164 votes for Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers. I like this. This is what I like. This is what I like. This is what I like to see. Alright, Lions of Scab Cocaine, 16%. An actual mission, 30%. Nurgle R34. Wow, we've got even more degenerates now, 21%. Man, listen. Okay. Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers. It's happening. It's happening. Fatshark now understands. Okay, they understand that what we need now, when the Carnival finally releases, is Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. I will personally tell Fatshark, hey, you guys need to give us Nurgle Hot Tub Hookers. Let's see if you get any players for this. Maelstrom with randos is really quite the mixed bag, but I think I gotta start doing it more often now. Auric Damnation getting a little too boring for my established builds, you know? It's gotta be wilder. I need to seek greater and greater thrills. Does that make me a Slanesh supporter? I hope not. The need for greater thrills is slowly shoving me toward heresy. Step by step, I am becoming more and more of a heretic. Listen, that is what it's all about, BVS. Why shouldn't we be? We must all be the worst heretics in history. This is life, man. This is what life is about. In the hub, you can inspect people on the Morningstar. Not quite sure if you can see your team's loadout in the screen, but it would make sense to be able to see it in the mission screen. Oh shit. I forgot to leave.
Got fellow allies and informants up and down Tertium, and today's payday. The prismata crystals ain't exactly common currency, but I hear they're just a thing for focusing some types of las weaponry. We've a chance to drive a wedge between the Mobians and their allies. So get in, grab the payoff, and get out.
Alright, go in, grab the payoff, and get out. Sounds good to me. Alright then. Well look, if they make it so we can see the loadouts, that's good enough, because I think a lot of people would really like that. Being able to see the loadouts would be actually helpful. Yeah? Well then. We have Lychee here, huh? Let's see what he can do. 2 bots and Lychee and me. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, we've got Omen the Zealot.
Mankind guides thee!
Throwing grenade! Go! Right down now!
Omastar? Dude, is he okay? He doesn't seem like a martyrdom zealot with 4 wounds, unless he is going martyrdom, but just being wild. Mr. Omen, are you sure you know what you're doing, pal? Martyrdom was changed now, so you don't want to do that, pal.
Looks like someone abandoned a perfectly good tent. Wouldn't have happened in my regiment.
Comes the boss.
Alert! Help close! Down! Indeed! Eliminated! Gunner started! This will be challenging!
There it is.
Prepare for duty!
Grenade!
Copy that! I concur!
Agreements!
Understood! I am one with the war!
Good job. Omastar did it well.
The enforcer trained me well.
I can respect that.
Kill that foul beauty!
Where's my lightning going? What the hell?
How many voices?
Throwing grenades! The mutant is slain!
Yeah, Surge just deletes everything. Surge has high damage against all targets.
Medicate station! Incoming!
So, yeah.
I'll have it!
Omen healed up. Okay, Lechi healed up. Yeah, Surge is a high single target damage type weapon, so just use it as such. Basically, as long as it's a single target, it will melt. It's just not good at AoE. It's literally designed to mess up those single target enemies really well.
Dead in a wave of filth! The chemistry won't buy this slime! Scan shotgunner! Prepper kill! Kill shot!
See, against a Crusher, you can just stun it in place. Somebody else can kill it, obviously, but even if somebody else doesn't, you can actually end up dishing out a lot of damage to it.
The enemy is numerous! Agreed! We've neutralized the hound!
Just keep
Shotgunner!
There is healing here.
Agreed! The sniper is going! Veteran sniper! Stay there!
Faster!
Never leave us nothing behind! Stop us, dead! Over, Saki! Fresh one!
The damn bot is putting in the work. I respect it. I mean, depends on how you like it. For me, I don't mind it. Like, if I want to play and talk with chat, easiest way is to use the surge staff. Yeah. Because if I want to have fun, there's way more like fun stuff on the Zealot and Veteran, at least in my opinion. Staffs are cool, but because like they are a bit team dependent sometimes. Like Trauma is great, but it does require aim and effort. So unless I'm like I feel like sweating on that night, I usually don't use Trauma because Trauma does better. Like technically has a higher win rate than Surge, but to use it effectively, you really do have to. You really do have to be in that frame of mind where like, okay, I'm going to 100%, you know, work with the team and actually aim all my shots and stuff like that.
Taxi 6-6 kill!
What if the freak is a danger to us?
It's called skill, Zealot! Flymer's dead!
Are these guys all gonna hang out at the door? Okay, I guess so. Okay.
Data interrogation proceeding.
It's the best part about Surge is just the no aim. All you have to do is just point in the general direction, it's all good. Hello, Niels.
Interrogator crashed. You'll have to restart it. Uplink resuming. Well done down there.
Even while smiting, I always watch my back though, because you never know when a infiltrate Mauler is just gonna sneak up on you. Okay, people think I'm joking, but I tell you, some of these Maulers. Oh my God, it's sniper.
Almost. Hold your position.
That sniper is a dildo. Void Strike requires the most aim, but it is very satisfying. Plus, it's the only one that can stun lock bosses. With like the head hits. Very, very efficient use of I'm not gonna lie, I do like my boss stun locks. They are pretty glorious. But anyway, how dare that sniper shoot me? Void Strike, yes. Void Strike, yes. Plague Ogre and Chaos Spawn. You need to get a headshot, but it is possible, yes. No. You can still stun lock with the Void Strike. If you hit the... You only can't stun lock with the Course of Spiritual Fortitude. That's what they changed. If you use the Void Strike and you hit the head of the Chaos Spawn or the... Because Emix has done it a lot of times. If you manage to hit exactly on the head, it will stun them. And that's why people still favor the Void Strike. It's just good. For that specific purpose, it is still really good. Still very good and very nice. Well, no, even before, I'm pretty sure you have to hit the head. I was never able to stun lock them just by hitting anything.
Surprise coming in.
At least I don't think you could, but I mean, I could be wrong on that. All I know is that for me, the Void Strike was always a you gotta hit the head kind of dealio. Yeah, that's why you kind of need like high charge speed and all that. It can be difficult. Nice job, Niels. Proud of you, man. Well done. That's the kind of thing I like hearing.
This needs neutralizing.
Oh. Hit me then. Hit me then, Plague Ogre. What's the matter?
You made up some time back there. Get yourself to the transit hub.
Ah, that was my bad. That was a true failure, and I feel sad now. That was a major, major mistake that I shouldn't have committed. Ah, I should have known better. Yeah, Surge is good because of its fast charge speed, I don't deny that. Definitely a very fun staff to use. Oh, come on. For real? That was ridiculous. But it was my error in the first place, so I can't really complain.
Won't be seen, can't be stopped.
Yeah, Auric Damnation's always fun. I mean, the idea behind it is just to be able to enjoy yourself in more intense conditions. That's all. Plus, now a lot more players are much more tuned in. They know what's going on. They know how to play. So, yeah, it's looking good. Because like I said, when it first came out and everybody was still unsure of stuff, Auric Damnation was a bit of a nightmare, so it was a true test. But now a lot of people know what they're doing, and because they know what they're doing, it's easy enough to
It would be best if you stayed.
Making progress, but would it kill you to pick up the pace?
Take them out! One dead hound! I concur! The beast is killed! Neutralize that gunner!
On the prowl.
Ripper on the way! Enemy escaping! Associates! Don't flavor! Hell kill!
Never forget. Never forget.
Red gunner!
Yabs and his data mining. Well, they might. You never know. But now, just to torture you, I must personally tell Fatshark, please rework these two-handed four-sword weapons. Ah, damn it! Darn it, I hate that the mutie threw me there! I swear, muties sometimes throw you into the world's worst locations. Nah. Now I must personally petition Fatshark. Please deny us these two-handed four swords. Anything that makes Yabs happy is evil. Therefore, we must deny them. We must deny this heresy.
We should stay together.
We should stay together if these guys would.
Can't come back if we continue. Mutie neutralized. Eliminated.
Plasma storm mutant. Got a good feeling about his shot.
Covering, covering. Need to survive. Okay.
Copy that. Indeed. The voice said.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, kill! Kill confirmed!
Okay, nothing in my back. So I can survive.
Agreed!
Okay. Love how that guy just literally like yeets himself off.
Kill!
Nice! Enjoy yourself. Fun gun. I love my Cantrell shotgun. I just wish the others had some better options. Right now the Cantrail's, too good. Really good 5 me. I just hate what they did to the Agrippina. So sad.
No hiding from Caden's vengeance.
I feel very uncomfortable when there's no cover. I would say that it depends, because honestly, Assail is very good, but it offers no CC. Some teams do well with CC, some teams don't. It's very, very hard to make a judgment on that, because it also depends on how well they play with Smite. Some people, like, if they're unaware, they just kind of leave Smite targets, and they don't immediately look around for where all the lightning's going. Because the lightning is a very good tell sign for where everything is. So it's extremely important to pay attention to that.
Indeed.
The beast is ended. Shelter.
So I'd find any real judgment pretty difficult. Plus, you are very vulnerable while smiting. Oh shit! See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
There's something else going on. Mark my words.
Because with a good team that watches the back, it's fine. But as soon as something comes in from the back, oh, your smite is done. I knew after so long I have the instinct for it. But sorry, nose was irritated. You have to be very careful. Genuinely. Sometimes things like that happen. The Agrippina was slightly nerfed because it was a bit overtuned. It was very strong. I'm talking about this was all the way back in May. They nerfed it a long time ago. But basically back then the Agrippina was so strong compared to the Cantrell, for instance, that even though like the slug on it was basically something that could compete with it was something that could compete on the same level as the old plasma gun. Basically the slug from the Agrippina could go through cover, things like that. It was a very, very strong shotgun that just basically was the university approved shotgun. And the Cantrell became less useful after its initial nerf because initially the fire could go through walls as well. Then they stopped all that shit because the fire shell had unlimited penetration. So it was great on the Zealot, but I didn't like it on the Veteran because of the low ammo count. Then they made it so that the fire shells could no longer go through cover, and it was bad. But now that they've rejigged the shotguns, the Cantrell is king because it's got penetration, everything that the Agrippina doesn't have. So yeah, back then the Agrippina was okay. Now it's no longer okay. It's like the weakest one. The slug is good, but all the damage went to the slug, and basically you have to play it like a bolt action rifle. Again, no longer really possible because, you know, veterans don't have time to sit and aim. That's the only thing.
Kill on the big mutate! Mutate!
Trial no longer! Praise me out!
Push the priest off! Indeed!
Thank you!
And a good domination!
Kill ready! Ammunition! Praise the master of mankind!
Nice, good job.
Trial no longer! The sniper is slain!
You probably will be able to hit. You will probably be able to hit a 75% win rate over time, which is good. It means that your build is winning more than you're losing, which is very, very good. Oh shit. Oh crap.
Requesting Medicaid!
That's really no good.
Compellingly visceral!
My butt. Wake in the flame!
Not this time. Not this time.
The flamer is slain!
Oh no!
Denouement!
Damn it.
Proper neutralized!
Can these guys get healed up? Well, I guess there's one more.
Still alive? That's what I like to see. Dead soldiers don't win wars, do they? Well,
I think he just typoed. I mean, I think he means 30% roughly. I just assumed he typoed.
if you don't come through for me.
We shall triumph! 78. The body dies.
Last one! Faster past!
Forward! For the master of mankind! The master of mankind guides me! Trapper!
Okay, here we go.
Thank you. Let him back down.
Good work. Just hold fast, and you'll be out of there in no time.
Break is beyond our control.
Don't go, Philip.
Glorious!
Kill shot looking for a skull.
Like here, Smite is so good.
It is not only Templars that serve.
Yeah, you can. But I just don't because I like to knock him down, F, and then do it again. Because if I want to quell all the way down, that's easier for me to do. Yep, but that's why it's important to test builds with randoms. So if you've done 10 games so far, that's alright. But if after you test like say another 10 games, right? And you lose like a total of 4 times, that'll be 12 out of 20. I mean, you'd have to check that. You'd have to check that again because I'm pretty sure that'll be a 60% rate. So just be careful with how you do your calculations. Make sure your math is on point. But don't worry, I'll review your data.
An efficient domination.
Okay, is someone gonna do it? Good. Yeah, this is why testing stuff really happens only over a very long period of time, because if you don't do it, if you don't have enough games to create the data, it's hard to get the real feeling for the build.
No! Out of my mind!
Alright, there we go.
I shall purge thee! Shield me while I reload! Keep targeting their reinforcements! Seek redemption in death, heretics!
Yes! Yes! Blow through me!
This one's for Katie.
Well, if you play it 10 times and you lost 4 times, that's 60% win rate. That's not 71. So, depends on how many games you play, dude. I don't know how frequently they rotate. That's one of the gripes that a lot of folks are having right now. There's no like official rotation. I figured that they should do one actually. It would be kind of helpful if they did. But so far, thus far, we've no official like word. So believe me, I know the annoyance, but yeah, I've got no official wording on it. I don't think they'd release a different Psyker class. At most, they might just add to the tree or alter the tree in some weird ways. But yeah, this is not the type of game that works on cooldowns. So
it's going to rupture.
I tell you, if they do something like that, right, we're gonna have a whole nother meme. There's already the meme where like I can't remember, somebody said it was like this is in COD or something. We're gonna have another meme like this is, if it's cooldown based, like this is in World of Warcraft. What are you talking about? Oh, he played 14 games. 14 games. Yeah, then that's fine. Yeah, so 29% is fine. That's good. Almost to the acceptable rate of 75.
I am thy death!
Unseen, unheard, unstopped.
In that case, then that is correct.
I almost felt proud for a moment. Time to come home.
Quick math stream is good. You should all be able to do math quickly. Alright, GG. Okay, cleared. I reckon you should do a couple more. Always worth having the extra data. But yeah, you can send the build to me if you really want to via either Twitter or Instagram. Just send me the link for the, like if you use the game's lantern builder, if you want to, you can use this build editor here, which is very good. And then you can just send me the link on either Twitter or Instagram. Yeah. Thank you, Wild Hunt. No problem. One sniper, one kill. Welcome to Darktide, and welcome to the best channel for Darktide stuff. We try to keep it solid here. That's a nice staff, by the way, Phil. Very nice staff. I actually need to re-roll a surge staff that's just like that. One day. One day I'll get a surge staff that looks like that. Those stats. Damn. I would dump quell speed, but like if I could get warp resistance, charge rate, and critical bonus all 80, I'll be there. Oh, yeah. One day. Alright. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream thus far. We will be rolling off now, and don't forget that because it is Saturday, tonight will be Overwatch, so only the true supporters will turn up. I know that. Most of y'all will not turn up for my Overwatch stream, so that's okay. I know most of y'all are just here for the Darktide content, but those that do will always be the coolest. So, see you guys tonight for Overwatch. I'll catch you there later. See you all in the next one. Oh! You were the one in that match? Good job. You did alright. You did pretty alright. Well played to you too, my friend. Well played to you too. Alright. Thank you guys. Catch you this evening. I'll see y'all for Overwatch 2. Bye!